Dionysi says, what's the best projector in the $10,000 to $12,000 range? Currently have the NX7, which is a great projector. It's what I've got, and not sure if it's worth selling, upgrading to a different model, such as a laser. And you, like many of us, are eyeballing all these new lasers that come out from Sony and from Epson and from JVC, and we're going, man, is it worth the jump?
Nope.
And so everybody's got to decide that. We put several of them side by side. Jonathan had the NZ7.
He still has it.
NZ7. I still have it.
Oh, okay. So you put that side by side with an Epson. What was that model?
LS 12,000.
Okay, so the brand new. So we got a laser and a laser. Well,
yeah. I mean, there's differences between them for sure. That price valuation is also so subjective. You can read people on both sides of that fence all day long on ABS forum, thread after thread.
Yep.
So I can't tell you what you'll appreciate. But I saw Ryan just nodding his head that it's probably not a worthwhile upgrade.
I was shaking my head.
I would tend to agree with that, because I think there is a difference. It's I would say a minor improvement from the NX7. But I think you'd be better off waiting until next generation, quite frankly. And it's like skipping a generation. You already have great HDR tone mapping with the NX7. You probably are just buy a new bulb. If you're at the point where your dimness is starting to lay into that old bulb, just buy a new bulb and enjoy it for a few more years. Switch next gen. That'd be my advice. Yeah. There's not that much difference. Is bottom line. I don't think.
I would have to, and see, in my case, I think, even when I was talking with JVC, the NX7 and the NZ7, let me take it back. The NZ7, they said they don't necessarily believe that's the not predecessor. That's the successor to the NX7. So really, to get a performance increase, you'd have to jump up to like the NZ8, and that's a big price difference. So I don't know.
I don't think it's worth it.
Everybody has to determine, like, is it worth it? It's a big jump. There's no doubt. So I would love to have the NZ8, but I'm enjoying my NX7 right now. I'm with Jonathan. It's probably gonna be a while. So
yeah, I don't let us. None of us are saying there's not a little bit of an improvement. We're just saying that the improvement's pretty minor, objectively pretty minor.
So the two things,
the contrast on the NX7 actually may be better.
The two things that I would love to have, an even brighter projector, which the NZ8 would do, and I would love to not have that bulb dim over time. But like you said, you're paying a lot for those two features when you could buy a bulb quite often and never come near the difference between an NX7 and NZ8. So, but yeah,